What's up, everybody? Trying to get everything working here. It's been a while since I've been online, man. Hope you all doing well. It's just past I guess it's not just past midnight. It's I don't know, probably around 1 on the East Coast here. So it's New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy 2026. And we're going to kick New Year's off with a new game that we're going to be looking at. This is just the first in probably many videos here. But this was a game sent to me by Monty Cook Games. And so I want to say that up front. Complimentary copy was sent to me by Monty Cook Games. And without further ado, what is the game? It is Numenera. And they sent me the slipcover set, which comes with Numenera Discovery and Numenera Destiny. All right. If you haven't seen this yet, so this is what the slipcover box looks like. This is the symbol for the Aeon Priests or whatever. We'll get more into that. Yeah, 2 books come in here and some other goodies. We'll get into that. Just kind of looking at each side of the slipcover. Now, I did notice that when it arrived, it had some damage here, some damage here, and some damage here. Now, they sent me some other books with this one, so maybe the weight of those other books on top of the slipcover kind of caused all this. Doesn't bother me because they sent it to me complimentary, but if I had purchased this, I would be contacting them and seeing what we could do about that. Love the art. Numenera is a science fantasy game. If you don't know about Numenera, it takes place like 1 billion years in the future, and it's called like the 9th world because 9 great civilizations have, or no, 8 great civilizations have come and gone in various ways, and now you're in the 9th one. So let's kind of take a look at some of the goodies in here. All right, so let's put the slipcover over here. We do get a sheet on character creation walkthrough. That's kind of cool. Alrighty. That can make things a little easier. What else we get on here? Okay, so we don't get a GM screen, but we do get a GM quick reference card, which is, I mean, this is probably what would be on a GM screen, just put onto a card. Yep, so if you don't know about the Cipher system, I've done a deep dive on the 2nd edition Cipher system rulebook, so you can go back, check that out. And but has a task difficulty, which is super important to Cipher system: armor, weapon damage, distance, because in the Cipher system it uses abstract distances rather than like squares and feet. And then you got the special rules kind of reference, and effort reduces task difficulty. So this kind of does the math for you. That's in the game. So yeah, so you get the character creation walkthrough and the GM's quick reference card. That's pretty cool stuff. Now onto the first book that you get in the slipcover set here. It's Numenera Discovery. I love the cover on this. I love that artwork. It's by Monty Cook, Bruce R. Cordell, and Sean K. Reynolds. Let's see. The spine and the back. So as you can see, there's 2 books here: Numenera Discovery, Numenera Destiny, and I love these books, but they're not they're not named very well. Let's put it that way. Numenera Discovery is the core rulebook. That's the one that you actually need to play. Like if you just got this book, you'd have everything that you need to play the game and run the game. It has character creation, it has system rules, it has enemies, all that. So this is the book that you actually need to play and run the game. It's all in one book. Now, Numenera Destiny, you don't need this one to play, but this adds a whole new direction for your game. And we'll get to that in a moment. But Numenera Discovery, this is the core rulebook. They should have called it like Numenera Discovery core rulebook or whatever, but they didn't. It would have made things a little easier, but Numenera Discovery, that's one of the two books that you get in the slip case. Now, inside the book, you get a bookmark, and it has some of the important pages on there to give you reference. And you'll notice that it does not come with ribbons, so you'll probably be using this bookmark. All right, but that's pretty cool. Got art on both sides. And in the back of the book, there is a poster. What up, Kate up? And the front of the poster looks like the artwork from the original edition. And the back of the poster is the this would be the world of Numenera, the known world. And so that's in the back of Discovery, in the core rulebook. And I'm going to be doing deeper videos into each one of these books, so I don't want to go into too much detail right now, but I'm just kind of showing what comes in the slipcover case. And but just kind of looking in here, I mean, it is just an absolutely beautiful book, full color artwork. Of course, the column on the side with the cross references, gotta love that. That's true Monty Cook Games style. Look at that artwork, beautiful. Yeah, so I will be going into deeper detail into the individual books at a later video, but this is just kind of flipping through, kind of giving you a little bit of a taste. Gotta love maps, right? Yeah, so there's setting information, there's character creation, there's obviously the game rules, there's the adversaries in here. I think, oh, and there's even adventures to start you off. So that's I mean, everything that you really want to get started right here in Numenera Discovery. It's just such a beautiful book. I mean, one of the adversaries, that's nightmare inducing. Hope y'all are having a good start to your 2026. Of course, you have the ciphers and artifacts. I mean, it's where the cipher system got its name, right? So I can't wait, because it's going to be a little later on this year, but my current group, we're playing Daggerheart, and then sometime after Daggerheart, we're going to jump into a little bit of Numenera. Yeah, so as I'm gonna, if I start going through the book, I'm gonna end up doing a full review, and I don't want to get started, because once I start, I won't stop. All right, so Numenera Discovery, that's the core rulebook. That's the one you need to play and run the game. All right, so Kate Up says, Numenera Day, not too long from now. I think we might be able to badger Sean into running one, but we have a bunch of game slots planned on Cypher Unlimited. All right, that's interesting. So this is Numenera Destiny. This brings your game into a different direction. So in Numenera Discovery, you're kind of finding the artifacts from the past. This advanced tech that the current civilizations don't really understand, but you're diving down into these ancient ruins and finding this lost tech called Numenera. That's where you get the name. Numenera Destiny is kind of taking the game in a different direction. You're more creating and maintaining communities, and you're finding Numenera, but you are using it more to take care of your communities. So Numenera Destiny, of course, you get a bookmark for this one. Now, these books are sold together in the slipcase, or you can buy them separate. And as Kate pointed out, there is a new edition that's in the works for Numenera. Not entirely sure when that one will be out or what it will be called, but this is the one that's currently available. So this is the bookmark for Numenera Destiny. Has the page numbers of some important stuff in here. And another beautiful book. This is going to be like, oh, it even comes, oh, check that out. So a little more salvaging and crafting in this. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate any help. So there's even more ciphers, more artifacts. You're getting into the communities. Advice for the GMs on GMing communities. And then there's even adventures in here to probably more Destiny flavored adventures, obviously. There is some more character types, so you get more character options in Destiny. So this is like, I don't know how to put it. Like in D&D, you have the Player's Handbook, and then you'll get like the Player's Handbook 2 or whatever that has like, more rules and more options and stuff. This is that, but I would say a little more awesome, because it just has like, it takes the game in a whole new direction. It doesn't just build upon the previous game. So I mean, you could really, between these two books, you could really run Numenera for years and years and years. Just whether you're discovering the tech from the past and using that for your own profit, or whether you're building a community and protecting it and trying to advance it forward. Gotta love the art. Oh my goodness. Monty Cook Games makes some of the most beautiful role-playing game books on the market. And the art in Numenera is so unique because it's a unique setting. It's a science fantasy setting, and there's not a whole lot of that going on right now. Oh, and there's forging in Numenera Destiny. So you're gonna collect pieces and plans that you need to forge. I don't think it's called forging, but that's the special. Organizations. Oh, even some more adversaries. Gotta love that. They put so much into every book. I mean, you get player stuff, you get GM stuff, you get essentially a bestiary, all included. So I can't wait to dig into these books and share them with you in more detail. Right now, I'm just kind of flipping through, giving you guys a bit of a taste. But a big thank you to Monty Cook Games for sending them to me. I don't think I showed the character sheet. My bad. This is the character sheet in the back of Destiny. It's a little different than the character sheet in Discovery because the new options in Destiny. But it's a beautiful character sheet. Oh, and there is a poster in the back of this one as well. So let's see what we have. All right. Oh no, I dropped my dice. This to me is pretty awesome. I think I commented on this artwork on another video. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of that thing that the Jawas drive, but like really terrifying because it's like a millipede at the bottom. And the back of this one is, oh my goodness, that is a beautiful like village map. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness, that would go on my wall in a heartbeat. So that is what comes in the slipcase set. Like I said, I'm going to be going into these books and spotlighting them in the near future. It's probably going to take up the bulk of my channel for the next little while. Love that artwork, dude. I really like a lot about Numenera. It's familiar but yet different. You know, you look at it and you say, well, how would this be familiar? What are you talking about? But think about D&D. What are you doing in D&D? You know, you're getting a party together and, you know, you go into a place and you're going into some kind of wild location and usually you're digging around, you're fighting enemies, you're fighting, you're maneuvering through these threats, and then, you know, you might find like a really awesome magic item or something like that. Well, Numenera is very similar to that because you are going into these fantastic epic locations, you're dealing with the threats that you come across, and then, you know, you're looking for this Numenera tech, these wonderful items that you know are deep or lost in these epic locations. So you know, it's familiar but different at the same time. So I can't wait to dig into it. And I thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a good and safe New Year's night. And I hope y'all have your best year. I hope 2026 is your best year so far. And I think I'm about out of here. Excuse me. So y'all know the motto. Grab some friends and roll some dice. Whoa. Okay. If you don't know Jesus, I strongly recommend that you get to know him. And on that, I hope you all have a great year. Now, how do I end this thing?